yelling at me from the crowd. She's like, "That's disgusting." I'm like, "What's disgusting?" She's like, "What you're saying about Flatbush?" And I'm like, "Excuse me, are you from Flatbush?" She's like, "Yes." And I'm like, "And are you being rude and obnoxious right now? Like, Farhesia in front of all these people?" So I'm from Flatbush, but I live in the 5 towns now. No, I hate it here. I hate it here. So I discussed it with my wife, and next summer we're going to be making Aliyah to the holiest place on earth. That's right, we're moving to Lakewood. There's about 1,000 things I don't like about the 5 towns, and the number probably 577 is we don't have any good pizza here. We don't. Don't argue with me, okay? Like, my cousin came over and he was like, "Hey, can you show me where the best pizza in the 5 towns is?" And I was like, "Yeah." So what you're going to do is you're going to go down Prospect, you make a right on Central. 2 blocks down, there's a pizza store on your right. Drive past it and don't stop driving until you're back in Brooklyn. So I grew up modern Orthodox in Flatbush, but I now identify as Hasidish, trans Hasidish. My pronouns are he, mish, please respect that. Yeah, so Hasidim are my favorite Jews. You know why? Because they're honest. Not in business, but like in general. Like, they tell you what's up. Like, a couple years ago, I went to buy my first Bekisha. And I go to the store, I was in Williamsburg, and the guy tells me, he's like, "Oh, by the way, they're buy one, get one half off." I was like, "Yeah, but you know what? I want to lose 20 pounds before I buy my second Bekisha." He looks at me and says, "You really think you only need to lose 20 pounds? And that was nasty. That was nasty work. But, no, listen, say what you will about Satmar, it got really quiet. I could have said the N-word, it would have gotten a bigger reaction than that. No, but here's the thing. They have zero infidelity in their community. You know why? Because you can't get away with it. Because if your wife finds a hair on your jacket, like, she knows it's not hers. You're dealing with a firmer crowd than I thought. That's great. No, I'm glad you guys got that. So I davened at a modern Orthodox shul here in the 5 towns. I'm not going to say which one, but it rhymes with Shmum Israel of Goodmere. So, like a lot of modern Orthodox shuls, they've got a very, very strict no alcohol policy. I know, right? So, and the reason I think that these modern Orthodox shuls have these rules is not because men were going to Kiddush and getting drunk and stumbling home to their wives, but they were getting drunk and stumbling home to other people's wives. And it was becoming a bit of a problem. Don't get mad at me for that joke. There's a reason they call this place Cheaterhurst. I didn't make it up. Don't do that. Anyway, I am married. Sorry, ladies. I'm only taking Pilegesh applications at this point in time. Yeah, so I am married, and like a good Hasidic person, I got married very young. I was only 20 when I got married. Yeah, it's a nice story, you see. I met the love of my life when I was in college. But then I married someone else. No, I kid. I love my wife. I love her very much, but she is very, very short. Very small girl. So when I bought her for a Sheva Pruta, the rabbi gave me back change. Now, I'm glad it's good that you guys get these jokes. I see that the men here are holding the Sef's Kedushin. Actually, it's a bit of a minor Orthodox crowd, so the women are probably also holding the Sef's Kedushin as well. And we had, thank you. So yeah, she actually got a heter to wear water wings into the mikveh too. It's a good one too. So where was I going with all this? So like a good Hasidic family, like I also have a lot of kids. Can I know her? I have 6 kids. Yeah, my Hebrew name is Abraham, which means father of nations. I took that very, very literally, maybe even to the extreme. Somebody suggested that I get a vasectomy. It's my insurance company. They were like, "Can you stop having so many kids?" No, I don't think I will. But it is hard, and like it wasn't my idea. My wife, she comes from a big family. I don't. We argue. She won. And whenever I bring it up, she goes like this. "Oh yeah? Well, which kid would you want to give back?" Which is a stupid question, right? Because she knows exactly which kid I want to give back. He knows what he did. He knows what he did. So listen, they gave me the light. Our time together is just about over. I know. So I'm going to close with this joke that nearly got my butt kicked at Bushwick by a very large Nigerian Muslim man. It goes like this. A lot of comedians, they get on stage, they talk about their trauma, like what made them who they are, their supervillain origin story. Here's mine. On December 1st, 2001, I was almost killed in a suicide bombing at Cafe Ramon in Yerushalayim. That is 100% true. So, I have a Palestinian friend. That part is not true. And I was telling him about that, and he was like, man, that's crazy. I was almost killed in the same attack. But my vest didn't detonate. Guys, you've been awesome. Give it up for your host.